Hey guys, and welcome back to GameSpot's ongoing coverage from E3 2013. I'm Dan Capini, and I'm joined by Jonathan Toyad from the Singapore office. Jonathan, you saw Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z.
That is
here
correct.
At the show. Tell me about this thing. What's the deal?
Well, it's an action game, third-person thing. You control a guy named Yaiba, cyborg ninja, and his main enemies are basically all zombies. So he's just going into a city, this random city. He actually wants to find revenge against the Ryu Hayabusa, the protagonist of Ninja Gaiden, and just wants to kick his ass because he was killed by him at one point. Like, there was a pretty interesting cutscene that happened where they did like a little duel thing in a forest somewhere, Ryu doing his thing, and then apparently got cut, and then Yaiba got cut in half, and now he's a cyborg ninja person. And sorry.
No, I was just going to say, Yaiba, has he appeared in previous Ninja Gaiden stuff? Is there an existing beef, or is this a new character?
This is a totally new character with a new beef, yes. Okay. All new and everything. Game's done by Keiji Inafune. And apparently, from what I've played so far from the demo, it does not seem that impressive. Don't get me wrong, the colors are really nice, the palette, everything. But once you start chopping zombies, you're going to get lost with all the blood that splurts out. It's an animated game, of course. But anyway, like, you cut enemies back and forth, you got a few quick time events. Well, sort of, when you deal with bigger enemies. And you can actually use some of their organs as weapons, like a nunchuck hand thing, where you actually deal a lot of damage in a crowd control kind of way. And then when you kill off this one big dude who actually throws fire at you, you can take off his head and you can use it as like a mortar cannon. We call it a rigor mortar. It's kind of cute.
Sounds like a Ninja Gaiden game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is more, they're trying to go for the whole tongue-in-cheek thing. Like, they're trying to go for over-the-top kind of humor with the rap music and the trailer that showed off earlier on with some really odd music, and then even like this communicator person who tells you your mission and stuff, this buxom kind of lady. I'm not sure what her name was, but yeah, it's all comical. And then you actually had to burn down like a panty factory or so. Oh, sorry, like a strip club thing.
Right.
So when you like blow up, when you actually chuck this zombie in a car, like this lorry thing, it just goes straight. For some reason, zombies can drive cars in this game. Throw them in a car, it drives up, lands in between like where the sign has the two legs, and then that whole strip parlor thing was destroyed. And then Yaiba was like all like basically in the rain, like in the scene in Platoon. Except instead of rain, it's like fury panties coming down.
It sounds very tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, very tongue-in-cheek. I think that's the only thing it's got going for, the humor, because the combat seems a bit okay. And then when the camera just went all janky back and forth, it just felt a bit weird. Like when I was killing enemies back and forth, the zombies, the camera just went left, went right, wasn't really centered on me, so it just went haywire. Like the first Ninja Gaiden, when you think about it.
I was going to ask, because it's got a very particular control style. Has that been carried on, given this is in the same universe, has some returning characters, but it's not really a Ninja Gaiden game.
Not really a Ninja Gaiden. It could be like a new thing, and if the producers would tell me it was a new thing, I would have believed them, honestly. So it's like a whole new thing they're trying to do, except the only connection they have is like ninjas and Ryu Hayabusa. And yeah, actually the combat itself also in a way, like there's even some bullet time thing going on where you press right bumper, and if you block it, if an enemy was about to attack you, you do that block thing, and you can actually do a slow motion counter time, like a bullet, like witch time for Bayonetta. So apart from that, even the platforming segments feel a bit too simple. Like you just press A to just jump back and forth instead of like using actual skills with a D-pad and whatnot. So it's just basic right there.
So it sounds like you're a little mixed on this one. One to watch, or
I don't know, one to maybe just be cautious about.
Okay, let's do the wrap up. When's it out? Which platforms?
2014 for the 360 and the PS3.
Awesome. You can check out more on Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z on GameSpot.com. We've got heaps more coming up from E3 2013, including live stage shows, so keep it locked to the site.